Hello, hello. Everybody's doing great. Our injured snakeskin has recovered. I don't even think you can see his wound anymore. There's a little bit of, you can see his lines are missing still, but the skin looks the right color now. And those lines, hopefully, he's not scarred like that, but they should come back. So he's in the clear, thank goodness. And that was injured our injured Cobalt. Yeah, that's the one. He must have broken a bone because his injury took a long time to heal. But he's back now, and he's no longer, hiding away and sore. And he good color up front, eating well, full tummy. So today, everybody, the whole tank's in perfect health. This water's 2 days old, 3 days old. I'm probably going to change it either later today, maybe tomorrow, because everybody looks so good. And I don't know, sometimes I just feel a little lazy. But that's right now. By the end of the day, I'll change up this water, no doubt. But I could wait till tomorrow. I could. I've been busy downstairs trying to work on getting the first stand ready. It's going to hold a 65 gallon up top, 230 gallons below when I'm done. But there's been some complications. Let's go have a look at that. Okay, so here we are with the 65 gallon. It has the actual same footprint. It's 4-foot tank, and it's the same height as the 90 gallon, which is kind of nice. It's just not as deep from front to back. And so I've been building this rack here, but I ran into some problems because the floor down here, basically they just poured the concrete in and nobody leveled it. It's an absolute nightmare. It's literally wavy. As I go along this, it's waving under there. And when I built, I was like, no problem, I'll build the rack on the floor in the spot and then just level it as I go. And that went well. But I went and built the rack against the wall, and I forgot that I needed to make room for hang-on backs. I'm going to paint that ugly purple wall. It's just been like that since I moved here. I would never paint a wall purple, but anyhow. So, now what I have to do is I'm going to cut some long 2x4 feet and stick them here. This is just wood sitting there as I was thinking about the idea. So I'm going to put some long feet this way on the bottom. Then I'm going to drill in one side, level the tank, put a screw in one side, level the tank, and then when the tank's level, I'll screw down both sides in the same fashion. And now that should lock it into level, as long as I put lots of screws in there. I mean, each screw holds around 100 pounds of resistance, so 600-700 pound tank. So you just need to put 7 screws on each side, and nothing's gonna move. I still have to also cut pieces to go here, so support pieces to go from in this space here. There's going to be a run going down like that, a run going down each corner, and I'll probably put a crossover bar in the bottom and up in the middle here, and that should be pretty much good. And then I'll cover over this bottom plate to make a shelf, and there'll be a couple 30 gallons going down there. So 30 gallon talls. They should fit in there without a problem. So then I'll have the 65 up top and 2 breeders down low. And then over here on the side, I'll build another rack with 30s. And then up this wall here, when I get the stuff I have piled up here cleared out, I'll be putting another 60 gallon as well. So this is the basement fish room, and It's on the way. It's a work in progress. I'm going to get all this wood stained up like I did the rack upstairs too. So it'll all have a nice color. And again, that purple wall's going bye-bye. So we're in the process of expanding. It's a beautiful tank. It's tempered glass. Has a little do not drill, so there's no holes going in this one. Probably you try and drill it and it'll just explode. A lot of the new tanks you can't drill anymore. My 90-gallon upstairs is drilled, but it's ancient, and actually whoever drilled it cracked it. Like there's a little crack up by the hole, and but it's been there for 20 years, so I try not to worry about it. And tank holds water just fine, so I use it. And when you live on a fixed pension, you cut the corners. You cut all the corners you can. So, and by cutting corners, I mean saving money. And how do I save money? Well, I'll tell you. Every single tank you see here in my house, including that beautiful 65-gallon downstairs, this 90-gallon, that 70-gallon, the 220s, the 30, every single one of them I've collected free over the course of the last year. I keep my eyes out, and my family keeps their eyes out on social media, several places in Facebook Marketplace and things like that, where people will they want to get these tanks out of their house. It's in their way, free, come get it, and that's what I do. That's what I do. That's how I've been building this room. And then of course it's always just an empty tank. The one downstairs came with 2 hang-on backs. I don't even have all the, they didn't even come with all the media for them. I don't even know if they work yet, but all the rest of them came with no equipment. I have to buy all the equipment and get everything going myself. So when you think about tanks on sale, $1 a gallon, I mean, you never get big ones for that, but yeah, it's the equipment can be a lot more expensive than the tanks anyway. So I'm kind of like getting a 50% discount by acquiring my tanks in this fashion. But I'm also getting, like, people don't give away beautiful tanks, right? Like, there's flaws in a lot of this equipment. The 70-gallon has a chip in the far corner. Even this one, there's chips down this corner here, right there. There's a chip, and I think there's another one right up here somewhere. Yep, right there. You can tell this was kept in a traffic area, and something kept whacking into it and past owner. Like I said, there's a crack up by my intake. It's been there a long time. So this tank could technically explode at any minute, but that could happen to any aquarium. So I try not to worry about it. And there's no basement under my kitchen floor. It's actually dirt under here, so it would just drain off onto dirt anyway if it did happen in this part of the house. So there'd be minimal damage. And floor's linoleum, so no problem there either. I think it's tile under the linoleum. It's a really old house. So, but yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're just gonna keep expanding the tanks. Of course, the 4 I have right now in the kitchen. Like, I've got all the discus in the 90, but once they do start producing, and they will, it's just a matter of time. They're still young. I'm on my way there. It's gonna snowball. There's gonna be a lot of fish to house, and I got to be ready for that. So that's what we're doing. We're slowly getting ready, and as we wait for them to mature. So that's where we're at for today. And I thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And Ciao for now.